A federal court in America, aka Yankee, aka God's own country, aka abroad. A federal court in Seattle has suspended the birthright law. When Donald Trump signed, it has been suspended for 14 days because 20 something states they challenged Donald Trump's power to make that decision. So the court now for Seattle say let this law be suspended pending when the other federal court decide the case between Donald Trump and this state. But the judge blast them. He blast Donald Trump lawyers. He said, "No, that day when Donald Trump they draft this rubbish." She said, "I've been on this bench for 40 years. I've never seen an unconstitutional judgment or unconstitutional law signed like this." A judge in Seattle has temporarily blocked Donald Trump's attempt to end birthright citizenship in the U.S. U.S. District Court Judge John Cohen called Trump's executive order blatantly unconstitutional and issued a restraining order blocking it from going into force after a 25-minute hearing on Thursday. Under a long-standing interpretation of the 14th Amendment to the Constitution, nearly anyone born inside the U.S. is automatically given citizenship. Trump hopes to end that rule for children born to parents who are in the country illegally or temporarily. 4 states, Washington, Arizona, Illinois, and Oregon, asked for the order to be paused while the federal court considers the state's legal challenge. During arguments, Judge Cohen asked the lawyer for the Trump's administration, where are the lawyers when the executive order was drafted by Trump's team, and chastised him for his claim that the order is constitutional. It boggles my mind, the judge said. The executive order will be put on hold for 14 days, pending further legal proceedings. Trump, who has issued a range of unilateral actions since returning to the U.S. presidency on Monday, has long vowed to make this particular change. There have been reports that the administration was planning to enforce the order by withholding documents such as passports from people he deemed ineligible for citizenship. The judge's order also put a temporary stop to the enforcement of the order by the federal agencies. In their lawsuits, the 4 states challenging the order argue that the 14th Amendment and U.S. law automatically confers citizenship upon individuals born in the United States, and that the president does not have the power to amend the Constitution. They add that if the order is implemented, residents of those states will suffer immediate and irreparable harm. The individuals who are stripped of their United States citizenship will be rendered undocumented, subject to removal or detention, and many will be stateless, the lawsuit states. But these judge, they get mind though. President sign something. Judge make president go sit down first. Say this is your signature, don't go work. If you read the facts of this case, the way the judge they blast the lawyers, he has the Trump lawyer say, we are on that day when Trump they draft this kind of unconstitutional law. She said in all her life as a judge, over 40 years in the bench, this is the most unconstitutional ruling she had ever seen. I say, hey, sitting judge, they question president's signature. Contrary for Nigeria. You don't hear say you don't resign. You don't know when you drop a signature later. You don't hear say you resign for inside this country. But it's all right. Trump is going to fight it. His lawyers have said they are going to appeal it, Last year alone, there were 255,000 children born to illegal parents. Now, the parents commit crime. The children don't commit crime. So the states believe that the children should not be punished because the parents are illegal. Once you are born in America, you should be citizen. According to the 14th Amendment. But Trump say that they interpret that 14th Amendment wrongly. So it's either Trump will prove to the court that 14th Amendment is being interpreted wrongly, or he will try to have the amendment changed. And for him to have the amendment changed, he will need 2/3 of Congress to move a motion and agree to it, which is not likely that he will get. But Trump is a stubborn man. Any is likely to achieve this. But if the court say no way, then no way. What they just did is suspend the ruling for 14 days. Because all those states, they caught with Trump. So pending when there's going to be a decision, let the ruling be suspended first. So that security no go enforce am. So that children when they born go, they get their passport, they go. Pending when the case is decided in court. If you ask me, I believe everybody should stay in their country. Why are you hustling to go and get citizenship in another man's country? Especially African leaders. They will go there, secure passport for their children, then they will come to Nigeria and destroy the country. Because they know say their children get backup passport. So they can destroy healthcare, they can destroy education. They don't say any code and to enter plane, they don't go. That time when we say we want to end bad governance protest, all the senators, House of members, House of Assembly members of this country, all of them reach abroad, all. Because they have passports. They have standing visas. So they are destroying it, knowing fully whether they have somewhere to run to. Anyway, let's see how it goes. America is their country, anyhow they like, may they do it. Now people within Nigeria will not get passport pass. Now they will never get passport or visa. Now they see they pay pass.